Hello there, and welcome to today's gentle but sweet yin yoga practice. Today's yin practice doesn't require any props, but if you, however, wish to use any pillows or blocks to support your body, you are welcome. If you haven't done yin yoga before, yin yoga is targeting deep static stretches. They can be active stretches as well, but it's mostly focused on the static stretches that are held from range of 2 to 3 minutes. Today we are going to do 2 minutes each. Wear something comfy. There is not going to be much movement. It's going to be us sitting in certain poses that are good for opening our hips and releasing those stored emotions from our body, stored tension in our hips. So we will get started by sitting on our bottoms in a butterfly pose. Your feet are together. See that you are firmly rooted. You can remove your flesh. Your feet can be a little bit away from your body for today's butterfly. It doesn't necessarily need to be tight. Just give yourself some space. Place your palms underneath your feet. And then we will inhale here. Lengthen the spine. And gently bend forward. Find that comfortable position of stretch. Let your body hang. Relax your shoulders. Feel the gravity pulling your knees towards the ground. And just be in this posture. Take a moment and observe, where do you feel these stretches? Do you feel them on your inner thighs, your hips, your lower back? And once you locate them, just focus on the areas and breathe into the stretch. If you decided to join this practice with any props, any cushions or books or blocks, you can support your knees by placing a block or a cushion under each, and maybe one block to rest your head on it. I'm going to suggest this in every position so everyone is comfortable. We have 1 more minute left in this pose. See if you want to push yourself a little bit deeper, if your body allows, to bring your head just a tad bit closer to your feet. If you wish, you can use your elbows to push your knees down towards the ground, or if not, just be in stillness. Thirty more seconds remaining. We gently and slowly rise ourselves up. Extend the left leg and bring the right foot to your inner thigh. If you are using props today, you can place a cushion or a block under your right knee. We will extend the spine here, inhale, and then we will exhale to lower towards our left leg, wherever that goes. And today we're not going to push to come move forward. Today we're going to find a comfortable position, and then when you reach it, just lower your head down towards your knee or towards your shins, wherever your head reaches. If you're using props, you want to put one block under your forehead to support it, you're welcome to do that. Or you can place one cushion on your thigh, between your thigh and your chest. See if you're holding tension in any muscles and try to relax them. Just stay here and breathe. Gently rise your head up and then walk your palms back and find your way to seated. Release the right leg straight and we bend the left. Left foot is on the inner thigh. Again, if you need to support this knee with any cushion, you're welcome to do so. Maybe move your spine just a bit, it feels good here. Move your shoulders. And then we'll do the same. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fall forward towards your leg. When you reach your maximum, just relax your head towards the knee or towards your thigh or your shin. See if this side is any different. How does it feel? Couple of more breaths here. Just enjoy the stretch and let the gravity do the work for you. And slowly Raise your head halfway and start walking your palms back towards your body. Now we will stretch both legs out straight. Remove the flesh to be able to sit firmly onto the ground. We will inhale here, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fall forward. See where you come. Exhale, try to create some more space without pushing too much, just where you reach that sweet stretch spot. Lower your head down and relax. If you're using any props, you can place the cushion between your knees or your thighs and your forehead, or maybe between your chest and your thighs. Check again with your body if any muscles are gripping or holding your hamstrings, your feet, your shoulders. Set an intention, focus there, and relax those muscles. See if you're gripping in your neck. Let it all down. And then gently and slowly rise yourself up to seated. We will swipe our leg to the side and come to our knees first, and then we will shift ourselves into a yogic squat. Your feet is as wide as the yoga mat. Toes are pointing outwards. Hips are sinking deeply. You can use your palms to open your knees, to stretch your hips a bit more. Straighten your back. You can close your eyes here if you like. And just breathe into the hips. The only muscles engaged here should be your ankles, maybe your shins. The rest of your body is relaxed. If you can't stay here for 2 minutes, you are welcome to place the palms on the ground. Maybe rest your head down towards the mat. If your stretch is hard and you're feeling like you want to give up, remember that yin yoga is not supposed to be relaxing. It's supposed to help us push our boundaries in our body, release the tension in our muscles, in our joints. Something that we don't do with the regular yoga stretching because we hold the poses for way less amount of time. If your palms were placed in front of you, you can bring them down. Bring yourself back on your knees. And let's stretch those legs just a bit. Extend your right leg and sway back and forth. Extend your right leg and sway back and forth. Come back to your knees. We will bring the left knee in between the palms. Open your right foot to face the ceiling. Left leg is extended. First, we will stay on the palms. Your back is straight. You're looking in front of you, or maybe you're looking up a bit. And set your intention on your right hip. Feel the stretch of your right hip. And try and bring it down towards the mat. And then gently we will try and bring our elbows to the mat. If you are not able to do that, you can stay on your palms. If you are using props, you can bring the earth to you, or you can place your forehead on the ground. Wherever you're at today, we will just stay here and breathe into our right hip. See if your muscle is gripping or holding and trying to prevent you from going deeper into the stretch, and just breathe out and relax it. This stretch might not be pleasant or comfortable, but it's worthwhile. It's really worth it to stay here. If your forehead is on the ground, gently lift your head up. Bring yourself to elbows first. So I will show you two variations here. One is for those who are on the palms still. You will bring the left palm a little bit in front. Open the chest, face the ceiling, and then you will thread this arm through. If this is as far as you go today, that's perfectly fine. You can keep repeating this motion even. Or if you are able to, try and bring your right shoulder to the ground and the left hand in front. For those who were on your elbows, we will do the same thing. We will thread the right palm through, bring the right shoulder to the ground, and place the forehead on the mat. This will allow gravity to pull our left hip towards the ground. Try and keep your body straight. If you notice that you're leaning towards the right, push yourself towards the left, and we stay here for a couple of breaths. We will not hold here for 2 minutes. If it's too much for you today, see if you can just hold a little bit more, or you can back off just a bit. For everybody else, use your palm to push yourself up. First, through your palms, and then extend that right leg. You're rocking back and forth one more time, just to release. Maybe you can even circle your foot at the back, just to release some tension. Shake it off, and we place it back on the knee. We step the left knee between our palms, extend the right leg. You're on your fingertips or on your palms, and you're looking forward, your back is straight. If that's all you can go today, that's perfectly fine. Just move your focus to your left hip and try to bring it closer to the ground. If you can, and if you want to join me, we'll bring ourselves down to the elbows first. The back is still straight. And then gently you can walk those palms in front of you and bring your forehead to the mat. For those using props, you're welcome to support your hip with a prop. The left hip. Try to relax any muscles that might be gripping or holding. When I say relax, I mean shift your attention to that place and breathe into the stretch. Awesome. If your head was on the ground, lift it up gently. For those who are on their palms, we transfer our weight to the right palm. Inhale, hand up, come to the ceiling, and we thread it through. You can repeat this, walk your palm a little bit forward if you need to. You can just repeat this a couple of times, if that's as far as you go today. Or you can give it a try on this side and see if it's any different. Thread it through, bring your left shoulder to the ground, your right palm in front, and then we place our forehead into the ground. If you tend to roll to the left, just bring yourself to the center by bringing the right hip to the ground. Notice if this side is any different. And then gently use that hand to push yourself up. Maybe you can curl the right toes, create some space for you to bring the left leg back. Extend it. Let's rock back and forth. Maybe circle. And then shake it a bit. Awesome. Find your way to lay down on your back. Knees are bent, your feet is on the ground. We will cross left ankle on the right ankle on the left thigh. Lift the left leg and then lift yourself up Interlace the fingers behind your left thigh and bring that thigh towards your chest as much as it goes. Engage both feet to protect your knees. Lower your head onto the ground. Relax your shoulders. If you wish, you can extend that left leg towards the ceiling. See how that feels. And then wherever you at, release the palms and then switch the side. Left ankle comes on top of the right thigh. Interlace the fingertips behind. Flex both feet. Bring your legs towards your chest. Relax your shoulders and breathe into your hip. If you wish, you can try to extend the right leg too and see how it feels. The foot is still flexed. And then gently lower the right knee, the right leg on the ground. Release the hands and the feet. Hug your knees to the chest. Gently sway side to side. Cross your ankles and start swaying back and forth until you come back to seated. Let's take one moment here. Close your eyes. Notice how your hips feel, how your body feels. There might have been some emotions coming up, some trapped emotions that were in your hips. They can be displayed as anger, sadness, even happiness. If you found yourself frustrated, you found yourself maybe even shedding a tear, that's perfectly fine. Let me know below in the comments how this practice felt for you and if you use or didn't use any props. And feel free to repeat it anytime you need to release your hips. Let's rub our palms in front of us to create some heat. And then gently cup your eyes. And let's take a deep breath here. And slow exhale. To release, bring your palms on your chest. Your thumbs are touching your heart center. And gently, we bow down. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope to see you again on the mat. Namaste.